In this video, I'm going to introduce the SUMPRODUCT function. Very useful function, but it's rarely used. So we will start with a question. What is the total sales for April? So total sales for April. As you can see over here, we have a month column right in there. And we have April 3 times. Here, here, and a third time right there. So we don't see total sales anywhere in the column headers, but total sales is right there. It's defined as sales price multiplied by units sold. So every time you sell a unit, that unit has a price. You multiply them and you get the total sale. So we look over here. Here's our sales price, and here is units sold. So we multiply, as you can imagine, 3 by 12. That equals 36. Once again, we go down to the next April. 4 multiplied by 15. That equals 60. And the third instance of April in the column month is a 5 multiplied by 10. That is a 50. So in a small data set, we could just do this and add them up. 50 plus 60 plus 36 is 146. No formulas required at all. Obviously, this is a very small data set. If you had thousands of rows, you'd have to try something else. Technically, what you could do is go into a cell like this, click the equal sign, click on 3, the cell that has the 3, add the multiplication symbol, as you can see right up here in the formula bar. So it's a D14, which is the 3, multiplied by E14, which is our 12. Hit the Enter key, and that's the answer. I could copy this, paste it below in the next April. We get our 60, and once again paste the formula here. We get the 50. So I click in here and we see what it's doing. D18 multiplied by E18. Right in there. See how it's blue? And this part's green, corresponding to the little boxes we see down here. 5 times 10 is 50. The final formula would just be simply equal sign sum, meaning add together, and we can just highlight all of these cells and hit enter, or you could also do this, type equal sign sum, and if you want to be very exact, the first cell, comma, the second cell, comma, the third cell, and hit enter. Now you notice how we have commas in between the arguments in here, the different cells. In some regions, some versions of Excel, you would put a semicolon instead. But in my region, North America, it's a comma, 2 commas in between the 3 different cells. We can click in here. We can see the 3 cells that are involved. The purple, the green, and the blue. So hit enter. There we go. Obviously, if we had thousands of rows, we'd have to come up with a different idea. Many different ways to do this in Excel, but SUMPRODUCT function is one of the ways that this can be accomplished. Now let's review the syntax of the formula. I pasted the syntax in here in a cell. We can also see the syntax up in the formula bar. This is the formula bar right here, above the column headers, or column letters. First thing is we have a criteria. So you see the extra brackets right in here. What that means is column C is blue, right in there, C11 to C20. That has to equal April, the text April, because I said equals APR right here in the double quotes. Then we're going to say, when it's true that column C equals April, I want to multiply each number in column D, which is sales, by column E, which is our units sold. As you remember, total sales equals sales price multiplied by units sold. So it's not going to multiply all of them, only the ones where column C equals April. So once again, it's 3 times 12, 36. 4 times 15, 60. 5 times 10 is 50, 146. That's what we're getting here with the SUMPRODUCT. One short formula, and it gets exactly what we need. So I just hit the escape key, or I could have pressed enter, and here is our answer in one easy step. So this is just an introduction to the SUMPRODUCT function. I will have more videos. We will go into more details. We could have two criteria, right? But we only have one in this case. We could have a second criteria that says the product has to be W9. That's going to be in the next video.